Hey, Zach, Paul here. Got your bike up on the lift, and we are going inside to discover what this incredible noise is coming from your bike. Pulled the cover off, realized I should probably be videotaping this because the moment I took the cover off, I started to see things that, well, aren't very good. So we're just going to turn the camera this way. This is your clutch cover. I'm sure you recognize the blue filler cap. And pulled it off. And underneath the cover is looking actually really good, right? There's no evidence of scraping. Actually, I guess I can hold the camera now. But there's no evidence of scraping, nothing standing out. It looks like a pretty darn nice, clean cover. Gasket came off, mostly intact. Okay, so really nothing really to remark on that at all. Okay, so we'll just put that down right there next to all the fasteners, and we'll carry on with our investigation. Okay, so if there are no scrapes on the cover, then why are there scrapes on the clutch? Right? You can clearly see those scrape marks there. And what's really weird about the scrape marks is the direction. That looks like a flapper wheel to me, right? Like someone's rounding it off or something. I'm not entirely sure. But it's not consistent all the way around, but it is part way around. So these lines just don't make sense to me in the direction that they have been cut. I don't know. But it seems to me that someone has obviously been in this clutch before us. The pink ID marks are probably the first indicator of that. I'm going to go ahead and pull this clutch basket and everything off and look in behind. I should point out that I did find this in the pan. This dropped out of your engine. This little piece of, well, since I can't focus on it, yeah, that guy right there. This, don't freak out, is probably a form of Loctite, which you can clearly see is evident in just about every single hole, every single hole that holds the cover to the engine. Some pretty disgusting holes there. I don't know for sure. One of them looked to me, yeah, this one right here, looked to me like there might be a Healy coil in there. But let's not be too concerned about that one or that one. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Anyway, let's carry on with our investigation. I'm going to pause the video, and basically I'm just going to get my impact gun and zing those guys out. Okay, and so here we are. This one came out really nice. No problems here. Let's turn the camera so you can see. Get you a really good view here. There you go, that's better. Yeah, so there's the first one that came out. Nothing eventful there. This one, the entire stud came out, and the bolt is still locked in there. Okay, so, I think this is probably no surprise that we're having clutch issues with this particular bike. We've got the scraping on the cover. We've got a brand new clean cover down here, which shows no evidence of anything being wrong, which means it was likely replaced. But here we are. That pink bolt should have come out, and the stand should have stayed in there, but it has come out. That's the first one. Oh, here's another one that's also come out. The bolt has not been turned. Okay, just pull you up here, make sure you're not missing anything. Yeah, it's still come out. This one is still in here. Oh, where's the tool? Here it is. Okay, that one came out uneventful. Some pretty rotten looking springs there. Uneventful. That spring also is not looking too nice. And this one as well. Uneventful. Okay, we'll put the bike up here. Okay. Just get you a view of what I'm seeing here. So remember, we've got two studs hanging out here in the pan. There they are. The bolt is still in there. Not supposed to come out that way, but anyway, here we are. And then the rest are still in the clutch as they should be. Okay, so let's pull off your pressure plate. That. Take a look underneath. Fibers look really good. So this is a fresh clutch. is what this looks like to me. Yeah. And the plate also looks really good. Relatively new looking. There's some wear on it, but of course it's a clutch. But okay, we're going to go back and pull apart the rest of this clutch. Back in a second. Okay, so the nuts come off. Nothing to see here. Completely uneventful, totally boring. Everything's good there. Retainers are also uneventful, nothing exciting there. All right, so now, seems to me I should be able to take this basket out, but it doesn't want to come out, so I'm going to pull the stack out like this. I'm going to put it back together over here. So I'm just going to pull back so you can get a better view of what I'm doing here. There's a little bit of oil burn on that, but it looks perfectly normal to me. I don't see anything too abnormal. Okay, we're going to keep going here. The rest of the clutch part. Stack over here. We're at the very bottom of your clutch. Looking really good. Everything appears to be present. And of course, the last fiber is also looking really good. Yeah, all of these surfaces look really good to me. I'm not seeing anything that's of any suspicion yet. All that there. I don't think this comes out all that willingly. I'm going to pull the sleeve out. Hold on one sec. Okay, it took me a few minutes to get this center sleeve out of here. It's very slick, and just these two little pinholes to grab it. So it's tricky to get that guy out of the way so that I can get the rest of the basket out. So put that down, clean the oil off my hand so I can move the camera a bit here. Oops. And just show you that the internal of your clutch is obviously showing signs of wear all the way around quite consistently. This, in my opinion, is not the fault. I don't think that this is the noise. When we turn the clutch around and look at the back, your push drive, everything appears to look really good, really clean, no issues. Yeah, I have no concerns about the clutch being the fault or the reason for the clattering noise. All right, now that that's out of my hands, I'm just going to go grab a magnet. Bike up a little bit here, and I'm just going to do a little bit of fishing around inside your engine here just to see if I could pull up anything that might be of any major concern. And so far, clean and nice. This is your oil pump right here. Oh, there's something down there. Yeah, okay. So, whoops. All right, so, given that this is steel, and we look at the condition of what this actually is, I'm going to say that this is probably transmission related. And now that I take an even closer look at what's happening to where this very hardened, sharp piece of metal could have come from, it becomes very evident to me what the problem is. Center stage, my friend. Center stage. I'm really, really fucking sorry to see this. Let me just get a light on there so we can get a closer look at what we're talking about. This is the bottom of your crankshaft. I'm just going to point out a couple of obvious players in the game, but this is the lower, oh, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, okay, so this is the lower end of a connecting rod. There's two nuts. There's one nut here, there's one just down there, the pointer's pointing at it. And then if you follow the connecting rod up to the top, it connects to your piston, which is inside your cylinder chamber. And yeah, that's the top of the engine up here, down here's the bottom. This is your issue right here, that busted tooth. The question becomes, what broke it? Might be a conversation to have with Kawasaki as to what could have potentially broken that, but you know what? I pulled up this piece of metal. It's a clean break right there. Pulled up this piece of metal. This is one of the teeth that's missing off that gear over there. Let me just do a little bit more fishing, because this seemed to stick right to the magnet real fast. All right. So you can watch what's going on. Oops. Switch magnets. That one doesn't telescope, and I'm going to go pretty deep in here. See if I